Okay, so I've got my camera rolling. I'm going to try to do this. I'm going to try to film some of this. Again, this is kind of part two. This is part two of what I was talking about dealing with a puppy, introducing a puppy to a anxiety aggressive dog. All this you see from now. This is a Morkie. She's more Yorkshire Terrier, and now see I'm engaging her nose with a treat, and she just bit the fuck out of my hand a few minutes ago because we're going through this, and she is. This is not her. This is not this aggression that she's showing. This biting and everything, and you see this? Where see him right there? He's trying. He's like wants to protect me because he knows she's getting aggressive. But he's not interested in fighting with her at all. And actually, she's not. Hey, stop, both of you. Hey, I'm gonna engage the nose again. And again, I'm not instructing you guys. I can't instruct you guys because, I'm going to tell you guys something about myself that a lot of people don't know, even people very close to me, is that I've been working with dogs for a long time. It's been a long time, and my daughter calls me the dog whisperer, because of Caesar Milan. And this is something I really enjoy doing, is working with dogs. And I enjoy the challenge of her, who again, she's a 7-year-old dog, and she is extremely aggressive. Like I said, I just bit the hell out of my hand a few minutes ago, as I was trying to teach her something. And so she's aggressive towards him, but it's not. She doesn't want to fight him. He's not interested in fighting her, and she's not interested in fighting him. She just doesn't know. All that anxiety and all that biting and everything. And see, I've got both of their noses engaged right now. All that fighting you see, that's just anxiety from her. She doesn't know what to do. She doesn't, and I'm going to keep her nose engaged because I want her to stay here while I'm talking. I want them both to stay here while I'm talking. He will, go up to play with her, and she, she's hasn't been around a lot of dogs, so she doesn't understand, what a dog's trying to do. He's trying to come up and play with her. Of course, there's too much energy. He's a puppy. She doesn't want to play like a puppy. Her playing days, are behind her, are few and far between. She's a good dog. She just needs some leadership. So I worked with them again today, and when I'm working with dogs, and this is why it's really hard to roll camera while I'm doing this, because I don't talk. I don't do a lot of talking to the dogs because dogs don't understand English or any other language for that matter. Dog understands dog, and dog understands leadership. And especially with any of the terrier breeds, whether it's Yorkshire Terrier or in this guy's case, Terrier Mix, there's strong-minded dogs, and this is good. So you're gonna get a treat for this. This is calm, submissive behavior. I'm gonna reward that because this has not been an easy feat with her, but this is what it's about: establishing leadership. I spent maybe an hour and a half in the backyard just a little while ago, and really didn't say much to him. And he's found a solid leader in me. He just follows whatever I do, wherever I go. She's never had a leader, other than the little bit of work that I've done with her. She hasn't had a leader that, could show her, what she's supposed to be doing and what she's not supposed to be doing. So therefore that's created, this anxiety, aggression. And it is what it is. There's certain things you have to let dog work out with dog. Okay? There's certain things that she's going to be aggressive towards him that I don't correct because she's not wrong. Okay? But I also have to correct him for too much. If he is being too, if he has too much playful energy towards her, I've got to tell him, to back it off because, like I said, she's a 7-year-old dog. She's not, like I said, playing days are long behind her. Not long behind her, just few and far between. She doesn't do a lot of playing like she used to. Not like he's ready to do. He wants to play, play, play. That's all he wants to do. So she's been taught that, in order to get treats, she's given treats for nothing, for no reason, just to get them. And that's what she did earlier when she bit me. I'm going to engage the nose on both of them. And then we're just going to wait until we get... See, this is not good. This is good. He's waiting. And this is why, again, why it's hard for me to film, because I can't, I'm not looking at them right now. I'm just doing me. This is me. I'm the leader here. I'm the one with the food in my hand, So what she's learned, as far as, hold on. See, I correct him because he wants to play, and she doesn't want that. Hey, no. And now I'm going to engage the nose again. Sit. Milo, sit. She's sitting. Good. She said, nope, sit, stay. She sat first. She'll get her treat first. But see how she takes it from me? Or Milo, I got my finger in his mouth. Because that's the way he's been taught about treats, is you don't take a treat from a person, you get one. So, on the other hand, so he's willing to, if he has a bone that he just loves and he's chewing on, he's in the middle of chewing on it, he doesn't care. She can come right up and take it from him. And he's like, that's cool, because that's what he's been taught. On the contrary, she grabbed one of his bones yesterday and was just carrying it around and growling and barking and all that aggression towards not just him, but everybody. And I actually had to take that bone away from her and put it away for right now, because I don't, I'm trying to figure it out. As a human, sometimes it takes me a minute to figure out, why dogs doing what they're doing. I know that, she took that bone, and let me engage her nose real quick. Yeah. So I know she took that bone and showed him that she took it and she has it. And the thing of it is he doesn't care. He's like, that's cool. I'm glad you got a bone, So this is where we're at, I didn't really expect to be bit by her today. That was a little much. So we're going to go from here and see how things roll out. But, today has been a good day. I always start them off with a walk, and they're working together, and they're, again, in the backyard, we're problem solving together. And most of the time when I'm training, I'm not using words or anything like that. I'm using, okay, here we go. And it's not that I hope to film this. No. It's not that I hope to film this, it's just that this is what's been going on, and I kind of wanted to capture what was going on here. So he gets a treat for that. Can you sit? And she gets a treat for being calm, submissive, and waiting for their treats. So, like I was saying, when I'm working with them in the backyard and whatnot, correct that before it even happens. He wants to play, and she's going to let him know. Not really about playing with you. Milo? See, I have to correct both of them. This is why I got to turn the camera off, because, hey! This is why I got to turn the camera off, because I'm talking here, and they know I'm not paying attention. I'm not leading. Down. 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 See, I'm going to have a hard time getting her down, because she thinks that She thinks that she can do whatever she wants. And no. All right, guys, I gotta turn the camera off because I need to show leadership here. When I'm sitting here talking to you guys, as much as I would like to talk to you guys, maybe this is why, you know, not a whole lot of people know this about me, that I do work with dogs like this, because there's not a lot of talking going on, you know, when you're working with dogs. Okay, so again, he's a pup, and he's been nothing but loved. His whole life, all he knows is affection, 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 and that's fantastic. He's kind of like a blank canvas, and he's learned so much in the last several days. I mean, just to learn. He's a absolute just dying to learn more. What's next, you know? And you know, he just follows me and follows the leader. And she, like I said, she doesn't really have a strong leader. She's got me, but you know, I haven't really. This is not a dog I raised. Watch this. Hey. So he's not allowed to drink and eat out of her bowl. So this has been kind of a little thing we've been going back and forth with. But he's been very good about getting out of the bowl too. And this is not something I'm doing for any other reason than I don't want him in that bowl. And dog does what you tell it to do. That's what dog is waiting for, is for you to guide it, for you to lead it. So, like I said, she's had some leadership. I didn't raise her, so, you know, all she knows is what she knows. So, again, the aggression that she's shown, a lot of people say, oh my God, she's so mean. Yeah, it's aggression, and it's not great. It doesn't look good, but it's very fixable, because it's not the type of aggression where, you know, I want to fight. It's the type of aggression where, you know, I don't know what to do. I'm unsure. So what do I do? You know what I mean? All right, guys, I'm going to get back to it, and if you guys are enjoying this stuff, I will keep uploading. You know, there was some stuff in the comments section on a previous video, and some people telling me about some unfortunate circumstances that they put their dogs into, and it went wrong. Hey, I'm just going to tell you guys the way it is. It's not dog's fault. It's human's fault. Dog doesn't lie. Human does. So, you know, I don't care what a person tells me about their dog, if they're bringing it over my house or whatever. I don't care what a person tells me. I listen to dog, because person tells the lie, dog tells the truth. Always. Dog always tells the truth. And so here's what I'm getting at, is if somebody comes over and says, oh yeah, my dog's friendly with other dogs, he's perfectly fine. Well, you know, there's a lot you have to pay attention to. You know, and what I've really gotten good at, if I do say so myself, is being hyper aware of dogs' disposition and dogs' body language. So I can usually, even when a person tells me, oh yeah, my dog's great with other dogs, and I can tell just by looking at it that maybe that's not the case. But here's the thing, you guys, I don't expose my dogs to any dogs I don't know. And I don't, you know, it goes vice versa. Whether somebody's coming over my house or I'm going over somebody else's house, yes, I know my dog, but I don't know theirs. Now, I had another terrier mix that she was great with other dogs, but she also wasn't going to take shit off another dog, meaning that if another dog wanted to get shitty with her, she was going to let him have it. Now, my other terrier, he was, you know, different. He could ignore another dog. I mean, if another dog attacked him, I'm sure he would have taken care of himself. But the point I'm getting at is that, you know, if you are going to own a dog, I don't care if it's a little pocket rocket dog like this one, or a bigger dog like this one. You know, this is your responsibility. So when this dog gets, you know, into whatever it gets into for the rest of its life, it's not dog's fault. This is your responsibility. You know, this behavior here, this is the person that raises the dog. That's their responsibility. That has nothing to do with this dog. That's how they raised it. That's how they trained it. That's all dog knows. Okay? Otherwise, I mean, we're great. We're good. This such a good doggy stuff and everything else. And we humanize these. These are animals, guys. They're animals. but they're trainable animals. But they're not humans. Dog is dog. So, we here in the United States, we humanize dogs, from the time we give them a name. Dog doesn't even need a name. Dog desperately needs a pack leader. Okay? That's all dog's looking for, is a strong pack leader. Dog, listen, watch this. Dog doesn't follow unstable leader. Only humans do that. I mean, that's not my quote, but that's the truth. Dog doesn't follow an unstable leader. Only humans do. So that's what she's looking for, is a stable leader, stable leadership. And that's all he's looking for as a pup. I mean, he's really, like I say, he's a blank canvas. You can make whatever you want to make out of him. And I want to make a lover out of him. And I want to make a dog lover out of every one of you guys too. And like I said, I'm not instructing you guys here, because dog training is, on a case-by-case basis, period. And not everything works for every situation. It's something you got to really love. And I fell in love with it many, many years ago. And I like to say the same thing. There's no dog that's too much for me to handle. Whether it be, a 7-pound anxiety aggressive Morkie, or, a 150-pound King Shepherd that is out of control. There's no dog that's too much for me. If you just give me some time with them, I'll work it out. And I'll tell you, and I kind of want to document this so I can show you guys how this goes and how this works out, because this is going to change. This will change drastically. Just in time, leadership, and training. And that's what it's about. It's about leadership, always. So we exercise, we train, affection. That's the instruction I can give you. Exercise, training, affection. Not affection, 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 affection. Exercise, training, affection, especially in the puppy years, so that they develop into a what humans want to be, a well-behaved dog. All right, guys, I'll talk to you on the next one. Hope you enjoy this. Peace out.